Betty Cantrell from Georgia is our 95th anniversary Miss America. Betty Cantrell from Georgia won this competition, but she's not the only winner, because you see, any of these young women who entered this competition with the true spirit of competition and the desire to better herself through it is always a winner in the eyes of those who love her most. And I really believe in all 52 of these young women. I've gotten to know them over the past couple of weeks. We've had an incredible experience here through this competition, through going to New York to GMA for the trip that so many of them had never made, to having the experience of production all around the beautiful city of Atlantic City that you saw in our opening number, to the interviews, the preliminaries, and everything in between. We are so very proud of all 52 of these contestants, and Betty Cantrell is their best representative. One of the things that I've always felt about Miss America and Miss America contestants is that they're strong, positive advocates, each with their own platform. And so many of them are so passionate about them, and they have the opportunity to work in that platform. Miss America is about service. Is Miss America about red carpets and glamour? Absolutely. Is Miss America about singing the national anthem? And obviously with someone like Betty Cantrell, I'm sure we'll be booking her a lot to do that. But what Miss America is really about is about service. And that's what we're most proud of. That's what we try to focus on. Miss America has to have a servant's heart, and she has to have a heart for service. I'd like to thank ABC. I'd like to thank Tall Pony Productions, Tony Eaton, Lauren Harris Eaton, Lewis Friedman, and all the group at Tall Pony. And I'd like to thank Dick Clark Productions, Mike Mahan, Mark Bracco, Amy Thurlow, Zach Browning, all the great people at Dick Clark Productions. They have become, Louise Van Patten, there's so many of them. They've become such great partners to us. Mr. Schimmel, I see back there. They've become such great partners to us, and there have been many times on the journey that I've been on that I felt very alone. Well, I'm not alone anymore, because I have these great people at Dick Clark Productions that have come along and have lifted me and my entire group up. I want to bring at this time Lynn Hackerman-Widener up. She's our chairman of the board, a former Miss New Jersey. And my dear friend, Lynn, come join me, please. I'd love for her just to say a few words before we bring our new Miss America out. Lynn?
Thank you, Sam. I'm a little overwhelmed. I think it was such a magnificent night. Having Vanessa come home was so inspiring. I'd like to thank Sam Haskell for empowering women this year. I'm a former state representative. I'm now chairman of the board, and a former Miss Arkansas is chairman of our foundation, Regina Hopper. So thank you all for being with us. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, ABC. Thank you, Dick Clark Productions. It was an incredible, incredible night, and we're so proud of our new Miss America.
I'd also like to give a shout out to Chris Harrison and Brooke Burke-Charvet for doing such a great job. You know, they make it look easy, but hosting a live telecast is one of the most difficult things you can ever do, and they did it beautifully. We were also thrilled to have Nick Jonas with us as our music curator, and I hope you got to see the shots of him talking about the selections of music. I'd also like to give a shout out to Mansfield Snooki Bias, who's sitting right down here. He runs the organization in Georgia. And Snooki, I told Betty right after her crowning that I'm so excited to get to go to a homecoming in Georgia. I want some fried chicken. Ladies and gentlemen, with no further ado, the beautiful, the talented, the intelligent, the incredible, Betty Cantrell, your 95th anniversary Miss America.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sam. I cannot wait to work with you this year. I'm still so overwhelmed. I don't know what to say other than thank you to the incredible panel of judges. Both panels were absolutely incredible. Honor to meet you and to have gotten the opportunity to speak to you and perform my talent for you. Thank you so much to Dick Clark Productions. I can't wait to wear my Joseph Ribkoff dresses. I'm so excited for a year of Joseph Ribkoff and Sherry Hill gowns. Thank you so much to my incredible class of women. I could not have asked for a better class of 2016 to be able to represent. They are all such incredible women, and I can tell you honestly that any one of them could be standing here right now in my place and have done just as an incredible job. I'm so thrilled to death to be able to represent them. Thank you so much to Atlantic City for hosting us year after year and being so hospitable to all of us contestants and making it just like home for us. And I really do feel like Atlantic City is going to be like my new home. So thank you so much, Atlantic City. And I'm so excited to be a national ambassador for the Children's Miracle Network Hospital and my own platform. I'm so excited to travel the country to all the different Children's Miracle Network hospitals and be an ambassador for such an incredible organization. My passion for children is going to drive me this year, and I really hope that I can bring home that message.
Traditional presentation of the roses. So come back right here. Perfect. This is the traditional thing. Right there. Now we'd like to bring our head judge, the one, the only, Miss Vanessa Williams.
Sure, I'll say something about our new Miss America. She is an amazing talent. Her soprano rendition, her aria was amazing. She was on fire in that red dress. She has the personality. As a judge, we had our preliminary this morning. We've been looking at interviews, and we have a criteria that we had to follow. And she is amazing. She's got the articulate nature. She's witty. She's bright. She's effervescent. And she's got a long, hard year ahead of her. And I know that she's got the stamina to do it, and the grace and the poise that we saw tonight on the stage. I just want to say to Sam, thank you so much for inviting me back this year. It was incredible to be back up on that stage after 32 years, getting old. But I also forgot to say, when I thanked him for being such a gracious man with such integrity to bring the pageant back to what it is today, I also wanted to thank everyone over the past 32 years that has come up to me and said, "You'll always be my Miss America." Tonight was for them. I got a chance to be on the stage and represent what I represented back in 1983, crowned 84. So thank you for all that supported me. It's wonderful to be back to I don't even know how to say the Miss America pageant, but I wanted to say whatever the upgrade is on the iPhone, whatever. It's not 2.0, it's not, but it's running at top speed, and it's off the Richter scale. I'm happy to be part of the sisterhood again. I saw a lot of my fellow Miss Americas that we've stayed in touch, and it's great to see them back. But I'm also happy to be back in Atlantic City, and thank you all so much for being so welcoming to me.
I'd love to invite Brian Edwards up. very close friend of the Miss America organization, was one of our preliminary judges, and also a very close friend of Vanessa's, and was so incredibly helpful. Now I'd like to bring all of our celebrity judges out. We just are so excited to have had Brett Eldridge and Zendaya, Kevin O'Leary, Amy Purdy, Taya Kyle, Danica McKellar. Danica, why don't you come over on this side of Betty? There we go. Now let's get that shot. We thank this incredible group of people for bringing us such a beautiful and talented new Miss America. The Miss America organization presented almost $6 million last year alone in college scholarships and tuition waiver scholarships, making us the largest scholarship foundation for women in the world. And for the history books, this is the group that selected the 95th anniversary Miss America. So Danica, would like to ask you what you think. Thank you, Vanessa. And then we'll pass the microphone down. Brett, hang on. We're going to let you guys tell Betty something that touched you about her tonight.
Your talent, I had goosebumps and I had tears in my eyes, and they asked us judges not to reveal with our faces who we preferred or what we were thinking. I was like, I can't stop the tears and the goosebumps. It was incredible. It was so amazing. And you've just got the whole package. You've got poise, grace, intelligence. I'm very proud that you're our new Miss America.
Pass it on down to Zendaya.
Wow. Well, this was a beautiful night. I know you're so excited, and you definitely deserve it. I think we all have seen, like she was saying, we've seen the behind-the-scenes footage, I guess you could say, and really seen what you're made of and your character. And I think that was the most important thing when it came to Miss America. You know, it's more than it's more than glitz and glamour. It's so much more, and I think that you definitely represent that. So, congratulations.
I'll tell you what. I being on stage and a performer, I started seeing opera when I was young, but I've never really seen it like that before. And she was like, kind of like crying and acting it out, and like I was feeling like I was gonna cry, but like she said, you can't show your reaction, and I'm like getting chills up my spine. That's what talent is, and you got it, and you're amazing. So congratulations. It's America.
You know, I look at this as an opportunity for an individual woman to be bestowed a platform that I hope and expect her to grow on and build. So it's about brand, 95 years. I'm an investor, I invest in brands. This is a huge brand. But if you think about it, for the rest of her life, wherever she walks in a room, anywhere in the world, every eye will look at her because she is and was and still is a Miss America. It's a huge deal. Now go out there and make some money with this thing. Congratulations, you deserve it.
Amy.
Today was so incredible, and we all got so much insight on the amount of work that it takes to be Miss America, and how much, just how grueling the schedule is, and you give so much of yourself, and we definitely believe that you have that, and are proud to call you our Miss America. So thank you, and grateful to be here.
So it's, what can I say that hasn't really already been said, except that I will say, in listening to Kira and how she has to just keep going and you'll have to keep going, I noticed about you that you have this exuberance, this energy that is almost overflowing. It's like it can't be contained, and I think that will serve you very well. And like everyone else, your talent was amazing, your intelligence comes through, and you're drop-dead gorgeous. So enjoy your reign. Congratulations.
Thank you all so much.
I want you guys to do one more shot with her $50,000 scholarship, and then you'll be asked to.
Betty is being presented a $50,000 college scholarship. From the Miss America organization and Joseph Ribkoff. Thank you all so very much.